Good evening, my gardening buddies. Let's have a bit of a walk and a chat. Today we went to the Stokesley Open Gardens. Last weekend we went to Skelton, and hopefully we'll get to see if there are others around. Look, it's looking pretty. I spent the morning painting fence panels for my friend. It was so hot. Oh my goodness, it was hot. Look at my onions. They have bolted. Look at those beautiful, beautiful flowering tops. Wait till they burst, they'll be gorgeous. I'm going to leave them. I don't mind. I'm going to clear this bed later in the summer. So I thought, well, do you know what? I'm just going to enjoy the flowering tops. Just a second. Just be careful so don't break my flipping neck. My courgettes are coming on nicely. Butternut squash over there's okay. Fennel. They are Swede. I've got, what they call it, chard. Look at the colours, isn't that beautiful? Look at the colours, lovely red stalks. That will get about maybe 3 foot high. Beautiful. My only cauliflower, one single Romanesque cauliflower. Oh my goodness, look. That's all, look, the onions are all bolting. My parsnips have all gone to seed. Look at this. But again, I'm leaving them. Oh, look at the flowered. They were all just tight buds yesterday. Let me step back a bit. Aren't they beautiful? I actually think the colours are gorgeous. Okay, leave them. And what I'll do is one of them I'll keep the seeds off. The rest, once the butterflies and things have enjoyed them, I shall get rid of them. Let's have a one down here. Poppies are about finished. I think there's two buds left on, but they're pretty much finished. I've got a butternut squash down there and a sunflower, which I planted myself. Hang on. The holly is going to be a mass of berries again. The pear tree seems to have lost most of its fruit. I'm gutted. I thought we'd have a bit of a crop. I've never grown pears before, but again, every year's a lesson. Hang on, there is a couple. There's one there, and I've just spotted one underneath there. Look, can you see it? There we go. So let's not just chew your all about. Ooh, come look at my blueberries. Look at the blueberries. They're coming. I've never grown them before either. But that is covered in blueberries. So this is Orchard Row. Let me step back and let you see Orchard Row. Look how green it's coming. The grapevine is going really, really well. I probably should cut more bunches of grapes off it. I probably will. Oh my goodness, look what I've spotted. Jerusalem artichokes. Do you think they're a bit wilted? I think I'm going to have to water them. They're my avocados. I've got 3 there. They lost all the leaves, went scrappy, and all the new stuff's coming back. Do that every year. I'm not sure they're worth the bother, really. I grew them for the novelty factor of it. If they come to anything, I think I'll stick them on the car boot so when we do a car boot. But look. Doesn't that red acer look gorgeous up the garden there? So I've not done a walk and talk for a while, have I? Let's have a little look. I love these hanging basket liners. They're pretty, aren't they? Full of busy lizards. In fact, actually, the one at the back that's in the shade seems to be doing better. Look at the hedge. It's just flying away. Absolutely flying away. I don't want to cut it yet. I want to get it to a decent height. And then I'm going to cut it. And then I'm going to keep on top of cutting it. Because I have been cutting. I've had a few strawberries. There's more loads to come, actually. There's strawberries everywhere, but they're not ripening as yet. I've got some onions that haven't bolted. Look at them down there, little beauties. Oh, do you know, I stick onions every blooming where. And look at those bunchingy ones. You know the ones I'm not sure what they're called? They're a decent size down there. But the red onions that I planted, the red onion sets, they've all bolted. I'm not growing red onions anymore. Oh, I do love that chard. It's so pretty. Look at my hostas for the car boot. Now, they're the easiest thing to divide. Absolutely the easiest thing. And I'll sell them for £6 each. They're beautiful plants. Fit, healthy, not a bit of slug damage so far. I can spot a big weed in there. Look at that. I need to pull the weed out of that. I've got carrots down there coming. Beetroot, onions. Ooh, even look at this. Even these bunching onions, some are going to seed. Crikey, it's not been a great year for onions for me. Let's go back over this way. Oh, I've got kohlrabi there coming. Now they're actually bulbing up quite nicely. You can't see them, but they are. They're bulbing up tight nicely. Take my word for it. I need to cut all the aquilegia back now. Oh, come and see this rose. Oh, if you could only smell it. It's absolutely gorgeous. It fills the air with perfume. Look at that. It's beautiful. If you can see, I cut my lupin hard back. Obviously there's some left on the ground there, but pretty much I've cut it hard back. Now, I do that every year, hoping it'll weaken the plant. So far, it hasn't. But look at the penstemon. I don't think that was open yesterday. What a colour that is. It's like a violet purple with white throat. That is so pretty. And you know, they root like weeds as well. I'm going to root loads of them. I've got all sorts of different colours in the front garden, and I'm going to root loads of them. Just top the pond up. We've been getting a family of goldfinches, and I've been sitting in the conservatory watching the goldfinches, and they're absolutely loving the pond. I'm terrified in case the poor little things drown, but no, they seem perfectly all right, flapping about in there. That erigeron is becoming a bit of a nuisance. It just looks like a blooming daisy. We were given it, okay, a bit's nice, but when it starts to take over, I think I'll be pulling some of that out. I've had no luck whatsoever with the golden purslane in there, so I'll have to sow some more. I've got Jerusalem artichokes every blooming where. Next door neighbours, what they call it, Clematis montana. Oh God, that thing is a weed. Can't bloody stand it. Look at my beautiful tree kale though. And look at those. 3 sunflowers. They're going to be absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to fill that with pansies at the back end of the year. I've got a couple of spare cucumbers, so I've popped them in there. We're going to see if they come to something. If they don't, nothing lost, because I've got plenty in the porch. So they were just, I keep potting things on, don't give them a chance to grow, and then I repot them. And then the original thing pops up out of the compost. So we're going to have plenty of Jerusalem artichokes. That at the back end of the year, I'm going to fill it with pansies. I've just moved that, what they call it, pedestal planter there. I've moved it over there, and I've put some little marigolds. Again, they were all stuck in there, just little things left over in the cold frame, little stragglers. But that erigeron's getting on my nerves. I've got a load down there as well. Nah, not liking them. Look at my hedgehog house. There doesn't seem to be anything having taken up residence as yet, but there's plenty of time. This is another thing, I've given it a good hack back. I've got Salvia hot lips. It's a lovely plant. Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful plant. But my goodness, it's meant to take over a bit down there. I've got Veronica there, needs a water. I was hoping not to have to water tonight because it's forecast to rain tomorrow. Oh, excuse me. Terrible wind. Terrible wind. Better up than down. Look at the aquilegia. Isn't that beautiful? Look at it. So pretty. They just self-seed. They pop up all over the place. I've just dug loads out. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop them on. Free plants. And then if the colours are nice next year, you know, when they're decent sized plants, I'm going to sell them. Car boot sale. Because we all like to see what we're buying, don't we? We like to see the colour of the plant we're putting into the ground. What do you reckon to them? I did a good job of painting them. I'm quite pleased with them. And those hostas lovely. Oh, do you know, I never used to like hostas. That was really Tony's thing, but no, I'm quite a fan of hostas now. Can you see down the back there near the shed? Well, not near the shed, on the shed. We've moved the bird box and the mirror. Mirror. I think Americans, what do you say? Mirror. I don't know. I'm rambling. I'm hot. I'm tired. I'm going to go and have a glass of cider. Happy gardening, folks.